I will now hand the spotlight back over to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Anand, so that he can call Ashish on stage.
Thank you so much, Srishti, for very eloquently reading out all the objectives. I'm sure audience is also now having a lens through which they will be providing commendations and recommendations to Ashish in personal chat, the same way they did for Ankit. So audience, you also sit with your pen, paper, maybe your presence of mind ready, because now Toastmaster Ashish is going to deliver his speech. Ashish, a quick audio video check.
Am I audible, and could you spotlight me, Anand, please?
Yes, you are spotlighted and you are audible and visible, I can confirm. Friends, I present to you speaker number 2 from Eloquent Toastmasters, Ashish Agarwal. 3 Musketeers. 3 Musketeers, Ashish Agarwal.
Each chapter of our life starts like a blank sheet of paper, and our aspirations to draw a masterpiece on it. However, life's hard reality applies their squeeze, and this paper looks like a trash paper. Think of the moment in your life when you turned your trash paper into a masterpiece and stood on the podium of success. Think of the happiness, think of smiles, the camaraderie which you could achieve, the success which you could. After 45 orbits around the sun, when I look back at my life, I've had my share of trash papers. When I researched, I realized that I was not alone. In the richest countries like America, 1/3 of the population is suffering from stress and anxiety. 8% are taking sleeping pills to sleep at night. In my quest for an antidote to this challenge, I came across what I call happiness yoga that can make you all happy instantly. Here is how it works. One need to make the finger gun with his hand, put the fingers on your face and smile. Go on saying, smile bring happiness and happiness bring success. Dear Toastmasters and my dear guests, research has proven beyond any doubt that smile brings happiness and happiness brings success. Thinking of success, last week when I was doing my happiness yoga and watching TV, I came across this TV advertisement which asked the question, it's your life, make it large. I started thinking, have I really made it large? I went to the bed with this thought. And that night, I had a weird dream. In my dream, my head and my heart were fighting like street dogs. Head said, oh, Mr. Broken Heart, what's wrong with you? Where are all the happiness chemicals? Without happiness, how will I make it large? The heart replied, how dare you blame me, Mr. Hothead? It's not because of me that happiness chemicals are missing. Don't you remember the last time when you in our childhood wasn't able to learn something as simple and silly as driving a cycle? You let the cycle tilt on left again and again. We fell down so many times, bruising our knuckles, having bleeding hands and bleeding feet. Despite all the challenges, I went on, persisted all my efforts, and went on to learn the cycle So much so that recently I managed to finish 100-kilometer cycle ride. It's only because of my effort and persistence that so much of success we are able to achieve. And you know what? The happiness chemicals are missing because of your big fat ego. The heart replied, big fat ego and me? Come on, make some sense. You will remember the class 8th when you were slipping between the video games and the pretty girl Preeti. That year, we flunked class 8 math exams. I was bruised and battered, but still I persisted. I had invested more than 10,000 hours in my study to gain the expertise required. I didn't study only for the exam, but I studied for the expertise. And so much so that a math failed student went on to become a rank holder chartered accountant. You know the amount of effort which I invest and the kind of pressure which I have to handle. God knows, then will I get credit for so much that I do. I woke up. My heart was pounding. I told my heart, all is well, all is well. Made it calm down. My dear friends, Paulo Coelho said in the book Alchemist, when we love something, we try to be much better than what we are. And when we try to be the best, everything around us also become the best. When I reflect on my experiences, I realize that in all my successes, I called upon my 3 musketeers: belief, effort, and support. And results were always the best. When you look at your trash papers, open them, still work on them to draw the masterpieces of your life, my message to you would be, call upon your 3 musketeers: belief, effort, and support to work together, and you will definitely become the best version of yourself. But before you do that, do not forget to do happiness yoga. Why? Because you know, I know, smiles bring happiness, and happiness brings success. Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you so much, Ashish. That was